So I'm here at the National Animal Welfare Trust of the UK, just outside of London. There's actually 5 centres across the UK, and it's the largest no-kill shelter in the UK. They contacted me over a year ago when we had just launched the feeding system on Kickstarter, because they were looking for a way to enrich the lives of the cats who are here for their stay before they get adopted. And we formed a quick partnership. With all the great work that they're doing, we wanted to support them and bring a bowl-free feeding to the cats of the National Animal Welfare Trust. So for the first time in over a year, I'm about to go inside and see what it's like here for the cats using the Doc and Phoebe's feeder right here in the shelter. So I'm here at NAWT with Alex Spurgeon. Can you tell us what you do here?
Yeah, I'm the supporter relationship manager here, so I deal with a lot of fundraising and marketing here.
And you are you contacted me.
So we were looking to launch Open Paw for cats in our centres. We already run an Open Paw programme for our dogs, which is an enrichment programme, and so we met with some behaviourists on how we could develop that and make it suitable for the cats. And one thing that came out of our discussions was that cats really need to hunt. So we were looking for a feeder that would allow the cats to express natural behaviours, and that's when we found your product.
So tell me your name.
I'm Jackie.
And what do you do here at NAWT?
I'm the centre manager of the centre.
And so how long have you been using the feeders?
Oh, I don't know, how long? 6 months?
6 months or so?
Well, as soon as we got them.
And how do you think it's changed the cats?
It stimulates them. So they're interacting with it, they're looking forward to it, they're more interested in it, it gives them something to do, it makes it fun.
And do you think that
I see a big difference.
They're getting adopted faster?
They are, because they interact with the public. So instead of sitting in their bed shut down, asleep, had enough, and it's not even asleep, they're actually just shut down, going, I'm bored, there's nothing here for me, I'm just going to sit in my bed and I don't want to interact. You start stimulating them and you're getting them active and you get them doing something. They're at the front, they want to know what you're doing, who are you going to interact with them? And that interaction then gets the home, because that's what we are as humans, aren't we? We're visual. So we see a cat comes up and says hello, and then we want to know it, we want to talk to it, and that gets the home.
So you see a lot of cats?
Maybe, yes.
And how do you feel now that you've instituted the Open Paw and the mice feeders? How do you think the cats are different, or are they not different?
Oh, we see a big change in some of them. Some of the cats are quite shy. Give them that ability to hunt and de-enrichment brings them out themselves, and we see a big improvement in personality change from really shy ones to the point where, as you can see.
And you have your own cats as well.
I do, yeah. I
How
have
many?
One cat.
One cat, okay.
Yeah.
And you use it at home?
Yeah, I do, yeah. So we sort of thought we'd try it. A couple of us took some home to see how our cat's got on. And yeah, he took to it immediately. He loved it, and it's so easy to feed him that way.
And have you noticed any difference in him since you started using it?
Yeah, I think he was a very nervous cat, and he didn't really like to go out very much. So I guess he's a lot more interactive, especially when we have visitors. He'll always come downstairs and greet them. He used to hide under the bed upstairs.
So that's something that people don't understand. It's hard to understand, really, because it's not a straight line for a cat between what's making them anxious and how they express it. But for cats, not being able to express their daily natural instincts causes them to be stressed, and then they act in different ways. In many cases, it's hiding or shutting down. Like you're saying, he was more withdrawn.
Absolutely.
And now that he's able to express his natural behaviors, he's getting more outgoing.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's great. And then you've been using it now for about
6 months.
6 months. And how durable are they?
They are brilliant. So we've had none break, we've had none chewed, none destroyed. They are the most indestructible thing we have used for feeding that you could imagine.
And how about cleaning them? Because you're using them every day for all the cats.
Really easy.
So how do you do it?
We all the food's gone, so there isn't any food to clean out. So it's a rinse, 5-minute soak. We've got little brushes that we can poke and prod through the gaps, and then they sit on the draining board and drain.
So no harder than washing a bowl?
Probably a bit easier, because sometimes they stick around the edge of the bowls. Because most people with a bowl would feed wet, whereas rather than dry.
How much longer does it take you than when you used to fill the bowl?
I don't think. I mean, if it does take longer, it's minutes. I don't feel like it does take any longer.
Wow, that's incredible.
Give them a bowl, give them food, let them on with it. Is interact with the animals, because that's what they want.
Yeah.
Most cats, people think they're unsocial and don't want much company, it's completely wrong. They're very social animals, as you can see.
So you think they're happier?
Yeah.
They're happier.
No, they are happier. That's without question.
I think he's much happier, yeah, definitely. And yeah, he loves his no bowl. We'll never go back to a bowl now. I think he'd be pretty upset.
That's terrific. Thank you.